Hi guys, welcome to Level Review. This is a new series on our channel. I used to do this on my old channel and I decided to bring it back. In this series I will be reviewing 3 levels every week that you guys can request. I have picked these 3 levels at random for this week's review. They were requested by you guys on Twitter and on my channel's community page where I made a post. This is not completely original video formats, there is some people who have already done something similar to this, but because many people have been asking me for feedback to their levels and tips for making levels, I decided to give this a try. Let's see how this goes. Bear in mind that I won't be able to review every single level that comes to me, and the points I make in these videos can be applied to any other level, so you can also learn from these videos even though your level doesn't make it into the review. Okay, enough with the rambling. Our first level is Infinito III by Anubis. I will show you a video of the level first, and then we will get to the review. Let's go! This level is honestly one of the best Anubis has made. Really good song choice. It brings up memories from 1.9 days. I have created a level using the same exact song, and it's really dear to me. The level has nice block designs. They are a bit inconsistent and messy sometimes, but that's alright. This level has overall pretty good gameplay and sync. Only thing that bugs me is the UFO part at the end. It's terrible gameplay wise, but it thankfully doesn't hurt the level too much. There might be a little bit too much air deco in most of the parts. This makes the level look a little messy. You should only pick a couple different objects to use as air decoration and not use 10 different ones at the same part. I really love these black ground spikes, they remind me of Destiny style. The level has monochromatic color scheme, which makes the level look a little bit generic in a way. In my opinion, it would have looked better with analogous color scheme. Monochromatic color scheme is something that is really hard to pull off on design levels. It can be done way easier on modernistic or art levels, but it works kinda well here. The level has good movement at most parts, which is great. Some transitions are kinda bad and lazy in a way. Anubis used a lot of transparent objects to cut the player through them, which is better than what it would be without them. But you should try to learn how to make gameplay that doesn't rely on using them. You can see the size changer portal spam is apparent in this level. I personally think this is a bad gameplay design, since it doesn't add anything to it. It just makes the level look messy. Different parts are nicely separated by changing the colors. This is an old trick and it's really good way to make each part distinctive from one another. Sadly, this level is kinda short, it's only about 1 minute long. Overall, pretty good level. There's some things that Anubis could have done better, but it's good enough for its epic rating. Next we have Magmatic Mash by Alex and others. Let's take a look. This level is a perfect example of Megagallop gone wrong. The level is clearly inspired by Magmabound, it's cartoonish, lava and fire themed level. Good idea for a level, maybe a little bit unoriginal. But the quality of designs, style and gameplay is really inconsistent throughout the whole level. And that's the reason why this level is so poorly executed. Some parts look amazing and others less so. The gameplay at some parts is kinda trash and makes the level less enjoyable. Great music choice though. It fits the theme of the level really well. I love Boom GD's music and Burning Sands is one of his best songs in my opinion. The first two parts look good and they fit the theme well, but I feel like they might be a little bit too empty. They could have added more air deco or interesting details to the empty areas. And the build-up. Build-up looks bad, it's horrible. It's so messy in the UFO part with all those dots flying around. It's overall really lazy with the designs, they are almost non-existent. Colors are bland and makes the part feel really dead and lifeless, like in general. It's just really sad to see this part. Come on. Transitions are long and boring, they are just black screen with some white pulses. The whole part is really underwhelming and disappointing. This is not the only part I notice problems, but it's definitely the worst one. The first drop part looks amazing, but even though it's themed correctly, it doesn't fit the style of the level. It's supposed to be cartoonish level. Every single part looks kinda cartoonish or something to that extent in a way, like they are getting there. Well, most of the parts. But this one stands out. It's really good part. But it doesn't belong into this level. It's just wrong style. It doesn't complement the other parts at all. And this next part has really good color usage. It fits the style and theme perfectly. I love those red hot smoldering cracks in the block designs, and the background art is clean and simple. This part resembles Magmabound the most, and it works well in this level. Really good part. The faces on the saw blades look cute and menacing at the same time. Really fun touch, by the way. The wave part is literally the best part of the level, design-wise. It is a thumbnail material. The colors are amazing and the background pops really well. Also the background and the slopes have nice movement to them. Gameplay might be a little bit too easy for a medium demon. And I can see some unfilled areas in the skull art, but I will let it slide for now. It's not a biggie. The transition to the spider part is buggy and I died there many times while beating this level. Sometimes the pink jump pad doesn't work or it doesn't pump you high enough. I'm sure this is just a 144Hz bug, but it should be fixed anyway. The next transition has gameplay which is good, but it's really empty and low effort, even though it's literally the best transition in the whole level. They should have done better job in the transitions. In general, they are just bad. Next part is the one that made me wanna quit playing this level. The gameplay is so buggy and overly hard, and that just breaks the entire flow of the level. It's also near the end, so dying there just hurts my soul. Come on guys, fix your level. Those 3 jump orbs at the ship part are super annoying and you can easily miss one of them or overshoot the last one and miss the portal. And why is there those pink jump pads in the portal? You can just move the entire rest of the parts a little bit down so you don't have to put those there. And there's also these transparent things right there that doesn't make any sense why. Okay, but you can also die the slope at the beginning of the wave part. It's annoying because this part is so fast and the platform you slide on is really small, so there is a high chance you can die there. Like, I died there a couple times. It's not fun. This level took me way too much time to beat for this video and it pushed it back for a day because I just couldn't beat it in one day. I had to take a break from it. Like, come on. The part itself looks okay, but I noticed there is couple things about it, like a rotation trigger bug that makes the light rays glitch in a way. I don't know, it's just a visual thing, but it's still really annoying. Like, annoying as heck. What the... Come on. This can happen sometimes on McGolps where people accidentally use same groups as the other creator, but it's easy to fix, and for some reason it was left in the level. Maybe it went unnoticed, I don't know. The pole part after it looks alright, I guess, but there is one big design flaw that affects the gameplay. Sometimes the lava at the top hides the platform completely and makes this part annoying to play. I died there a couple of times too, just because of that one little issue. I also have noticed that the pulse triggers are off sync in this part. This is not that big of an issue, but it can be easily fixed, and I don't know why it wasn't fixed. The UFO and ball part at the end are also pretty okay, I guess. They might be a little bit too yellow, and the background looks odd when there is all these big rocks everywhere. But the movement of the background is good, so I'm fine with that. The part itself doesn't look too bad, but they should have added more color variation to it. In my opinion, I don't believe the level deserves the epic rating it has. I know that Raptop doesn't always have the time to play the whole level, and when the first parts look as good as in this level, it easily gets epic rated, and all those other flaws in the level gets overlooked by accident. I don't blame him for this, it's not his fault. I just disagree with the current rating. Alright, that was a lot to take in. I kept finding issues with this level consistently during beating it and writing this review and going over it like over and over again. Like, I just kept finding them. That was just the biggest issue with this review. And there was more things that I would have talked about, but I don't want this video to be hour long. So we better move on to our last level, which is Magnetic Boost by MatthewMW.
Put in that work, put in that work, put in that work. All I do is win, boy. Put in that work, put in that work, put in that work. We always get the plan A, never need a plan B. Stick it to your memory and dedicate my energy. Work your ass up, get rid of a backup. Nothing else bang harder as the funk does. Ain't nobody stopping me. We always get the plan A, never need a plan B. Stick it to your memory and dedicate my energy. Work your ass up, get rid of a backup. Nothing else bang harder as the funk does. Ain't nobody stopping me. Cause I'm on mission like the 007. Put in that work. Put in that work. Put in that work. All I do is win, boy. Put in that work. Put in that work. Put in that work. Pop that.
Put in that work! Matthew, what the hell, dude? When I first played this level, I immediately felt its energy. This level has super fun, fast-paced gameplay and beautiful designs to top it all off. absolutely amazing level. It has been a while since I've been this excited about beating a demon. This level isn't rated at the time of making this video, but it will most definitely get easy demon rating. Some people might not like this level because of the huge amount of glow in it, but it also has a good low detail mode for all of you bastards that doesn't like glow in the level. Okay, let's be real here. I personally don't like it when people spam glow in hopes to make the level look better, but in this level it's done right. There is no any unnecessary glow spam, it's just there to give the level its neon signish look. I feel kinda bad that I don't have any constructive criticism on this level like I did on the last ones. There's just literally nothing bad I can say about this level. It's all around well polished level, and it's also a great way to end this video on a high note. So thank you all for watching this video. Remember to request the level for next week's review. I have left a link to the description for Google form where you can request the level. Bear in mind you can only request one level for the week, and I will be refreshing them after every single one of these review videos go up. So yeah. But that's all, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.